but it kind of ebbs and flows, the attention that we've given to this. I stay chronically kind of focused on this, like Let's Plays and other videos that people create around games or other media around games. So for me, machinima might be another way of exploring the brokenness of medievalism and gaming culture without exploring it just from that one vantage point of like, these are the white supremacist logics kind of run amok in this space, right? So just to give you an example, I think we have the audio back over here. So this is an example of what machinima is. It's taking game footage or other game assets and using them in Let's Plays or in another context, quite often in a fictional setting or a fictional realm, or in a realm that kind of blends fiction and reality. So we'll look at some examples of that in a moment. But here, you'll get it if I play this clip, what machinima is. And you might know other machinima, like red versus blue, and other like famous kind of classic machinima now. But here's an example.
Junior College of Werewolves. Go on, Sven! I'm studying massage therapy. It's rocking!
This is the true story of 7 strangers.
Have their lives.
Find out what happens.
Stop being polite.
And start being real. The real world. White crime.
So that's certainly one type of machinima, the sort of fictionally created machinima. Oftentimes around like, oh, it doesn't have my bookmarks. Often around.
Jessica, happy to meet you.
No. Okay. No, we don't watch the whole episode. It doesn't have my bookmarks, so we'll have to see how that one plays out because some things are kind of clipped. So you can see that's one example. But Let's Plays are another type of machinima, and what I'm trying to show here is how different this experience is. So we just watched the opening of the game. The game's back on. Now let's think about how different this version of the game would be if you were watching it, or your experience of this world would be if you were watching it mediated through a Let's Play, right? Remediated through a Let's Play. So let's see an example of this from the King Nappy. So this is the same thing we saw. It's not clipped, so let me see if I can fast forward. Oh yeah, I can. Let's get a little bit more into it. Okay, so I really want to.
Think you about to die?
Why do you care? Unknown's last thoughts. Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead. General Talia, sir. The headsman is waiting. Good. Let's get this over with.
Why is this hill so damn steep?
So you get a little idea there of distanciation, where there's some distancing from the sort of logics of the game in the game world, both in the streamer and the YouTuber's performance, and then ideally in our reception of that, right? So there's these different layers of distance that would be created. So that's another way of kind of approaching and thinking about this. So one character I want to talk about in Skyrim is Rolf. So Rolf Stonefist is one of the many Nords who are sort of blatantly racist, unapologetically racist, and what I'm interested in is what people have done, what players have done with this character, and how they more or less pranked and immortalized him and placed him in all these other weird contexts and interesting contexts and sometimes troubling contexts. So here's a clip of what you might see in the game, and you will run into this character if you go to Windhelm. You won't miss him. It's a big feature of this particular area of Skyrim, which is the Stormcloak's base. So this is the For the Nords area. This is one of those characters.
Let them Greyskins know what I think of them.
So the Greyskins are the Dark Elves.
Go back to Morrowind. Don't like it? Too bad. This is our city. Ours.